Sure, some people may find it somewhat funny, but Tourette syndrome is actually a fascinating and misunderstood disease. Let's just get the laughs out of the way now.
Tourette syndrome? What is that, Mommy? Butthole! Titties! Bowels!
Welcome to Watch Mojo's Top 5 Facts. In this installment, we're looking at the most interesting facts about Tourette syndrome, the disorder that had everyone screaming "Bob Saget" in 2007.
Oh, Bob Saget! Oh, shit!
We're really not trying to make fun of the condition or its sufferers here. We just want to take a lighthearted and educational look at it. Number 5. Only a small amount of the syndrome sufferers actually swear.
I'll kick you in the balls!
Bitch!
Contrary to what the Tourette's guy videos might make you think, TS sufferers don't just walk around the house calling everything bitch. Only 10% of diagnosed individuals involuntarily swear or blurt out rude phrases, a symptom called coprolalia. The cause of TS remains unclear, though it has been shown that sufferers have an enlarged amygdala, a region of the brain that mitigates aggression. More common symptoms than coprolalia are tics that include throat clearing, shoulder shrugging, or rapid eye blinking. Tic disorders are fairly common in children. German researchers found that 1 in 10 children have one, and researchers in Spain have actually found that nearly 17% of children there have some form of tic disorder. Number 4. There's a summer camp devoted to helping children with the disease.
Everything is out in the open, and almost anything goes, even shouting.
A summer camp located in Georgia is helping children who suffer from TS cope with the difficulties of living with the disorder by bonding with other sufferers.
It's like none of us care we're like the same.
It runs for 1 week in the summer and welcomes children aged 8 to 17, with some older campers entering leadership programs to help the others overcome what they themselves battled. The camp's name? Camp Twitch and Shout. I guess a sense of humor is one of the best coping mechanisms. Number 3. Tourette sufferers' brains are structured for greater motor control.
Don't text while driving, don't risk it! Hey.
You'd think the opposite would be true since TS involves frequent involuntary motions. But research suggests that the parts of the brain associated with cognitive motor control were more developed in TS sufferers. The findings, published in the journal Current Biology, suggest brain training therapies might also help in controlling tics. Those therapies could involve watching yourself. Published findings from one experimental therapy showed that TS patients saw an increase in tic frequency when they were left alone in a room staring at a mirror, but they had a decrease when watching a tic-free video of themselves. Number 2. For many, the condition improves in their late teens. Unlike many other conditions, the symptoms of Tourette's actually fade with time, and many report these improvements around their late teens or early 20s.
And then in 2nd grade, I was doing this, which got me put in my own separate reading corner.
There is still no cure for the disease, mostly because we're still not exactly sure what causes it. But because of the nature of the condition, many people become symptom-free around the time they start college. In a paper published in the fall of 2015, researchers from the University of Nottingham revealed evidence that suggests that the neurochemical gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA, is responsible for suppressing tics. A greater quantity of GABA is produced in the brain during adolescence, and this might be what accounts for the reduction of symptoms.
I don't want to have it anymore. I want it to stop, but I don't think it will.
Number 1. Nicotine patches help to control symptoms in children.
So, this patch steadily releases nicotine into my body, eliminating my need for cigarettes.
The old nicotine patch isn't just for kicking that pack-a-day habit anymore. Turns out that if you stick them on children, which I admit sounds like a bad idea, it helps to alleviate their Tourette's symptoms.
How could you do that to a child?
TS is typically treated with a drug called haloperidol that severely inhibits motor function. A study at the University of South Florida was performed in which 70 patients were given either a placebo patch or one with nicotine, and they found that the nicotine patch wearer's severity and frequency of motor tics was drastically reduced. With nicotine doing some of the heavy lifting, a much lower dose of haloperidol could be given, alleviating its debilitating side effects. Yeah, smoking. Yeah, science.
Yeah, Mr. White! Yes, science!
So what did you think of these facts? Does Camp Twitch and Shout remind anyone else of their family get-togethers?
Bipolar! Stuck a bag of dicks.
Bipolar!
For more misunderstood top 10s and less effective than a placebo top 5s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Guy called Ken because he's a Kenny Ken.